This is Embracing Digital This Week with Dr. Darren and Paige Pulsifer.
This week's top stories.
In a bold move, former President Trump has laid out plans for executive orders to boost AI growth in the U.S. amid increasing competition with China.
Oh, wow, that sounds pretty intense. I mean, AI is already like the cool kid on the block. So what's the idea? More innovation or something?
Exactly. The initiative aims to spur innovation and solidify America's foothold in the global tech landscape. Experts are saying that timely policies could really maximize the benefits of AI.
So, we're talking about better healthcare and higher productivity? I'll take that while I also hold my breath over those ethical concerns.
Right, because let's be honest, there's a significant backlash brewing around generative AI technologies.
Oof! Don't I know it? People are getting jittery about the ethical implications, misinformation, and job displacement. It's like AI is that friend who just can't help but stir the pot.
Yep, critics are really pushing for some kind of regulatory oversight, worried that the rapid advancement could lead to some unintended consequences.
And you can hardly blame them. The public is waking up to how important it is to harness AI responsibly. I mean, everyone's got an opinion nowadays.
Absolutely, discussions are heating up among policymakers, tech companies, and consumers alike. It's refreshing, but also a bit anxious.
Speaking of tech companies, did you see Microsoft's latest memo? They're saying integrating AI tools like GitHub Copilot is now essential for everyday operations.
Yeah, I read that. It's a drastic shift, showing their commitment to enhancing productivity through AI. It's not just beneficial anymore, it's a survival strategy.
Well, if companies need to adapt to stay competitive, do you think we'll see a workforce that just magically understands AI?
I wouldn't put my money on magical. It means real, tangible training and shifts in job roles.
Buckle up, everyone. We're in for an exciting yet bumpy ride in the tech world. Let's keep those discussions rolling.
Now that AI has set us up for an exciting roller coaster ride, let's dive into the buzzing world of cybersecurity, shall we? Recently, Scale AI pointed out a glaring security flaw in Google Docs.
A flaw, you say? Sounds like a plot twist in a tech thriller. What kind of concerns are we looking at here?
Well, this vulnerability could basically be a goldmine for hackers, potentially exposing sensitive data. It's enough to make you want to lock up your files tighter than our oldest kids used to lock their bedrooms.
Right? I remember always telling them, privacy is paramount. And now we have experts urging organizations to ramp up their security measures and enforce stricter access controls. If only it were that easy.
Exactly. And it seems like we're just scratching the surface here. Following that, there's a cybercrime group called Scattered Spider making waves again with their aggressive scorched earth attack strategy. Talk about a fearsome name.
I can just picture them creeping around in the shadows. But seriously, their tactics are all about widespread data destruction. The CFO of this group is practically begging organizations to rethink their defenses. It's like a horror movie come to life.
It truly is. Businesses can no longer afford to just sit back and hope for the best. With threats evolving, they've got to sharpen their cybersecurity protocols.
Speaking of protocols, the Pentagon's chief information officer is also jumping in. They want industry feedback to overhaul the clunky risk management framework they're currently using.
That's right. The current setup has been getting flack for being overly complex. Imagine trying to run cybersecurity while dodging paperwork as thick as an encyclopedia.
Good luck with that. They're seeking to streamline processes and engage industry experts to enhance compliance. It's about time someone took action to adapt to these evolving threats.
And this effort shines a light on a bigger picture, a commitment to operational resilience in the face of increasingly sophisticated cyber threats. We're talking about adapting at a national level.
Absolutely. It's like managing our big family. If you don't adapt, you're just going to find yourself buried under laundry.
Very true. And just like keeping track of our grandkids at a family reunion, staying ahead in cybersecurity requires constant vigilance. The quantum realm is causing some real disruption, and I don't mean the Marvel movie. Did you hear about China breaking our tried and true RSA encryption that protects our data?
Oh, absolutely. It's like the plot twist in a cyber thriller, isn't it? Global data security is ringing alarm bells right now.
Right? Experts are saying this breakthrough could upend traditional encryption methods used by governments and corporations everywhere.
And all this while I'm still figuring out how to not forget my own passwords. Talk about needing a cybersecurity makeover.
You might be onto something there. But the truth is, this rapid quantum technology evolution is forcing everyone to rethink how we protect sensitive data.
Exactly. It's like a race, and if you're not running alongside quantum tech, you might just get left behind.
Speaking of breakthroughs, there's been recent progress in integrating millions of quantum qubits onto a single chip. Can you believe that?
I mean, a decade in the making? That's like waiting for a sequel to your favorite movie.
And this is not just any sequel. This tech could pave the way for super efficient quantum computers.
Just think of the possibilities. Everything from AI to pharmaceuticals could be revolutionized. Maybe even my cooking.
Perhaps we should tackle one challenge at a time. Now, did you catch that IBM is launching a new quantum computer in Japan?
Yes, Japan really seems to be staking its claim in the quantum world, aiming to impact finance, healthcare, and logistics.
That's a big deal. It positions IBM as a key player in this competitive landscape.
Totally. I guess the stakes are high, and we're all curious to see how all this quantum talent will solve problems traditional systems can't.
And it all feeds back into the initial concern about data security. It's like a circle of challenges. I can't help but think the tech world is moving faster than we can keep up.
It certainly is. So, what's next? Will we need new encryption methods overnight? And can my password be quantum?
I think we'll need something more complex than that. But seriously, it's a pivotal moment. We're all part of this evolving conversation.
Absolutely. And stay tuned, folks. We'll keep you updated on how this quantum ride unfolds.
I had the opportunity to talk to one of our best friends on the Embracing Digital Transformation show this week, Jeremy Harris, about generative AI and its impact on healthcare privacy.
Right? It's one of those hot button topics, especially with all the data regulations floating around, particularly in California.
Exactly. Jeremy shed light on how generative AI is collecting data, often without a second thought.
Indiscriminately, you mean? That sounds like the kids when they raid the fridge.
That's for sure. Only instead of snacks, we're talking about sensitive patient data. Jeremy pointed out that the current regulations they're not cutting it.
No kidding. The healthcare sector is facing huge challenges in keeping up with tech advancements. How can they protect patient privacy and embrace AI?
Right? It's a balancing act. On one hand, with updated rules, we can safeguard patient privacy. And on the other, we have these promising applications of AI improving medical documentation and patient care.
It's like being on a seesaw. You want progress without losing what's important: privacy. Gosh, I feel like this impacts all of us, right?
Absolutely. Whether you're a tech professional, a healthcare provider, or just someone who goes to the doctor, this affects everyone. It's a global issue.
So, what's the takeaway here? We need new rules in place, but we also need to embrace AI's potential for better patient care.
Spot on. But it'll take all of us, leaders, techies, and patients, to advocate for sensible legislation. We have to get involved, folks.
So it's not just about becoming tech savvy, it's about being aware and active in how we let AI evolve in healthcare.
Exactly. And let's not forget to have a little fun while we're at it. Just like when we raided those ramen shops in Japan.
Ooh, that's a conversation for another day. All right, folks, keep your ears open for more on this topic. That's it for Embracing Digital this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, check out our full-length weekly podcast, Embracing Digital Transformation.
And check out our website, embracingdigital.org. Until next week, go out and embrace the digital revolution.